then brought to my attention that people are still struggling to get points in this new Zen event, as well as just the overall chi coins at the bottom left. Well, no more problems, because I'm about to show you how you can get over 3,500 points every single day, and it's really not as hard as you think, like at all. From doing this, I had literally 2 accounts fully max level within like 5 or 6 hours. How you get these points is by letting this Tranquil mutation get on your plants, and as you can probably already see where this method is going, I use sugar apples. It's literally the only thing I use, but not everybody's gonna have this many of them because they're one of the rarest plants in the game. But that's fine, because there's other plants just like it. Coming to the shop, the prismatic tier plants are going to give you the most amount of points or coins, whatever you're trying to get. It's just the higher the rarity, the more points you're getting. So obviously prismatic, these are going to give you 7 points, and then divine, this is going to give you 6, and then mythical 5, and then it'll just keep going down, get lower and lower. So obviously sugar apple, that's what I use, but that's just because it's the best prismatic tier plant that grows multiple plants at a time. The giant pine cone, I think this only grows like 3 or 4 per plant. The burning bud only grows 1. The ember lily only grows 1. The beanstalk is probably the second best one, because this can grow quite a few at a time too, depending on how big your plant is. But then the sugar apple, you get easily, like, I want to say like minimum 6 per plant. Honestly, I'd probably say even more. Like, you can see all these little capsules on just this one plant. There's like 10 here. And if you've just been grinding over all these weeks playing the game, you've probably had a few sugar apples if you're in like a Discord and you're getting server notifications, or if you do anything like what I used to do, where you can get this tiny task right here. And this is probably the biggest tip I can give anybody for this game, but it just lets you record whatever you want to record. It takes everything you do, you can put on a continuous playback, and once you press play, it just does everything for you. So you can literally come in this shop if you don't have any of these plants, any prismatic, any beanstalks, just whatever the plant is that you want, but prismatic is what you want to go for, and just press record on that tiny task, and then press buy on every single one of these prismatic rewards, and then once they get in stock, you won't even have to be here and you'll be getting all of them. Just make sure you set it up right. Do not use your scroll wheel on your mouse because that messes it up. Just make sure you only press to go up higher, and then use the right here, the bar on the side, to go up and down if you need to. And then once you're done, just end the recording, make sure it's on the continuous playback, press play, and it's just like, it's gonna buy everything for me. I am not touching anything. I could just literally do this for hours and hours and hours. Every 5 minutes you'll buy every seed if there's anything in there. And then once you do that, you come over here, you get all of your plants down, whatever plants it is that you want. Obviously, again, for me, it's sugar apples, and I'd say, I don't even know how long, it's usually about 5 to 6, maybe a little bit longer. I usually come back and claim all of my plants, because that's when everything finally has tranquility on it. Because if you didn't know, the Zen event, it comes every hour, and when it comes, it tranquils 20 of your plants. It doesn't ever do no more, it never does any less. It's always 20 plants exactly. Trust me, I've sat here, I've timed it, I've counted everything. It only does 20. And now we can do a little bit of math here. If you're getting 7 points from one of these prismatic plants, so we'll do right here, we'll do 7 and then times that by 20, so you're getting 140 20 points minimum every hour. And then there's 24 hours in a day. Say you do it for the full 24 hours, you do 140 times 24 and equals 3,360, which is about how much you could get every day, except you can actually get a little bit more than that, because if you didn't know, if your plants are either golden or rainbow, they get more points. So I don't think I have any right now, but I get them. Oh wait, here's a gold. Oh, but it doesn't have tranquil on it. Oh my goodness. But if your plant is golden, it will give you 9 points, and then if it is rainbow, it will give you 11 points. So gold and rainbow does matter. So if you have like a dragonfly or something, you're going to be overpowered this event. But even if you don't, they will literally just spawn in by themselves every now and then, and it will get you up to that 3,500 coins per day. And you could even get, again, more than that if you open enough of these Zen eggs and get one of these guys right here. It's the Tenkazuru, I don't know. But every 10 minutes, it meditates for 10 seconds. Nearby fruits in a 15 studs radius have a 5% chance every second to mutate into tranquil. So for him, you probably want your plants more spaced out than what I have them, because he will be getting them more often if they're just spread around. Like right now, if he does the thing, he'll do it, and they'll get him right here. But say he does it all the way over there, my plants are literally not going to get anything from him at all. So it'd probably be a little bit smarter for me to move my plants around, not gonna lie. But then once you come back every few hours to put your plants in, you can either put them in here here to get max level. And even once you're max level, you can level this guy up again and he will keep giving you rewards, but he doesn't go higher than stage 7. So I think it's kind of a waste. You're going to be able to get more rewards if you literally just spend the coins in here. And again, back on that tiny tax that I just showed you a little bit earlier for the seed shop over there at my guy Samuel, you can do the same thing inside of here at the cheese shop. And this is literally what I've been doing since the update just came out. I press record and I buy everything I want. So I do the seed packs, I do the egg, and then I skip everything here. I go all the way down to the bottom. I buy the spiked mangoes and the pet shard tranquil. So in case they get in shop, I'll be able to buy them. And then once I'm down all the way at the bottom, again, use the scroll bar on the side, drag it all the way back to the top, press ending on the recording, or just end it, whatever, press play, and it's just literally just going to keep doing this forever. And you could set it on whatever you want. I know some people probably want the tranquil radar. It makes it easier to claim your tranquility plants if you have like a full crazy garden going on. And same with the koi fish, if anybody wants this, which I don't think anybody wants it anymore because this thing is kind of terrible now. It used to be really good, and this has been one of the biggest things I've been seeing people complain about is they nerfed this fish really hard. But then also for more rewards, up at the top there's a restock button, and I don't know exactly when this refreshes, but the price for restocking refreshes. I think it's like every night around like 12 o'clock or something like that. I'm pretty sure it is. That's when I notice it, and then you can redo it all over again. You can get it up to how expensive you want it. I've usually been going up to the 4 billion mark and then stopping, but doing that I've gotten a ton of Zen eggs, which is how I have the pets that I have. I've gotten every single pet in here except for the kitsune and the kappa. But then even with these Zen seed packs, it makes it so easy to get them, as well as honestly these spiked mangoes. And these spiked mangoes are insanely good. If you haven't seen my last video, I recommend you go watch it because these things can be worth a lot. But AFKing in there, I have already got 6 spiked mango seeds. That's kind of insane. And then for the Zen packs, I've already opened a ton of, like, I want to say I've already opened like well over 150 of them, and I still have 98 more. And that's why I don't exactly have over 3,000 coins myself, because I spend them faster than I get them almost, so it's just a little bit harder for me to keep them. And actually, I'll even show you really quick here. I will pick up every single one of my plants, even the ones that don't have tranquil on it yet, because they'll just grow back. It's fine. And now since it's only been like 3-4 hours or so, I don't even know if it's been that long, I'm not going to get as many points as I usually do, which is usually around like 800 to 900 when I have my entire garden full of it. But I've now got everything. I'm going to say I'm going to get around like 500-ish coins. So if I take all those, okay, 420 chi from 60 fruits, which really isn't bad. It's only been like 3-ish hours, I'm pretty sure, since the last time I harvest them. Usually I go about 6. And now I have a bunch of other ones that aren't even mutated, so I can just sell my inventory. By doing this, I promise you are going to be getting way more points than you ever have. It's just going to be, it's going to be a lot easier. Everybody's going to get to that max tier. I really didn't think people would be struggling this much, but I got a TikTok. So if you want to go follow that TikTok, go over there, and people were commenting on my videos saying that they're still on like level 2. So hopefully this helps some of you. If it does, make sure to like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and just, post notifications so you don't miss this stuff. Obviously, I make videos like this all the time, just helping, so you don't want to miss out on that. And especially when the Zen event part 2 comes out, I don't know what's going on exactly, but I've seen some rumors that they're going to make the Zen event a little bit easier. They're going to make it go every 30 minutes instead of every hour. I don't know exactly if that's what it's going to be. And then also, everybody's complaining, saying that they want him to revert the koi pet back to normal, to what it was, which it would give you egg luck when hatching. Instead of now, it grants you just a chance to recover the egg when you open it, which is kind of, it's not 100% terrible, but it's still nowhere near as good as getting a little bit of luck. Especially when I actually put the koi pet down and I view him, it's literally only a 0.6% chance to actually get the egg back. Like, that is as rare as actually getting a raccoon. Or sorry, no, not the raccoon, but it's as rare as getting like a dragonfly or something. Actually, no, it's rarer than, I think the dragonfly is a 1% chance. So it's just really rare to actually even get the egg back, and it's just like, it's just useless at this point. There's better pets that you can have down rather than that. But alright, there you go. It's really not as hard as everybody thinks it is. It's pretty easy. It's yeah, there you go. Okay, I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna get out of here. Goodbye. See you later. Peace.